Hello guys, Arcand here. I am the darkness in the light, the flower on the wall, and the resplendent nightfall. Welcome back to Tales of Onyx. So in the past video, Charos was invited into Rubio's apartment, and then I chose to have their shmekshishin, and then went back and I redid it. I chose the correct option, I think. So now we'll continue with the story. Chapter 1: A New World. Good morning. Ready to start the day? I have some muffins. I woke up, blinking at him. Uh-huh, I think so. I'm going to grab a beer. What? Not coffee? I got up and walked towards the fridge. Seriously? At this time of the day? Yeah, I drink beer. It doesn't matter what time of the day. Okay, one beer. Jeez, you're just like him. I opened the beer and easily chugged one down. Him who? Never mind about that. Go get your muffin. We're going now. Okay. Actually, I need a picture of yourself. It's so I can get your documentation set up and ready. Oh, from Yuma. Right, I'm ready. Walking backwards until I can feel the wall behind me, Rubio aims his phone at me readily. Smile. My picture looks awkward. I could do better. He insisted it was completely fine, as he gently pulled me to go outside. 5 blocks away, only 50 minutes of walking. Not too bad. We've arrived at the location. The brilliant building gilded with purple stood alone with a smaller brick building prodding out from behind. It sure looks like everyone should get paid well working there. Here we are, Amorigen's lab, my source of joy and pride. Heh, it is pretty nice. Let's go inside. They're waiting for us. So we enter the luxurious laboratory. It really looks nice and sleek inside, of course, the symbol of wealth, so it seems. As we walk through a series of the corridors, a woman jumps out in front of us. Hey, nice to see you again, Rubio. Is this the newbie we will be taking in? Why yes, Charos, this is Irma. She will be your supervisor. So nice to meet you, Charos. Likewise, Irma. Why am I staring at her huge rack? I immediately look up to meet her eyes. Well, I'll leave you to her. Irma, be kind to this boy. Oh, you. Rubio walks off with a goodbye. Let us begin, Charos. We don't open positions for anyone so easily, but Rubio insists that it would be very important for our department to have one open. You're that lucky candidate. I wonder what he sees in you. He talks highly of you, but warns us that your experience may not align with the equipment we use. Yeah, I mean, it depends on if I am familiar with those than the ones I worked with. Huh, is that so? Okay, off to our tour of the lab. Let's get going. She showed me different parts of the department, including the break room that she says we will use frequently. Finally, we're at the lab that I suppose I will be working in. She provided me with a lab coat of my own to wear. I quickly changed my clothes in the bathroom before returning to her. We have one available desk for you two. Her voice drowned as soon as I got the sudden flashback of what it felt like working at the laboratory. Unknown instruments in front of me gradually became familiar with me. With growing confidence, I turned to look at Irma. I do know what to do with them. It is what I always use to sequence genes. What the heck was that? Fantastic. What about the chemicals? I took a short observation of the chemicals in the tall cabinets. Yep, there are no differences to be found. Easy. I know what they are used for. I worked with those instruments before, for several years, and I loved the job. That's until I lost everything. To what? Something, or someone, beyond the darkness. I think I don't want to remember. This guy is something else. Well... Billy, you don't need to train Charos for now. Irma yells as the co-workers turn their heads toward her. I cringe slightly out of embarrassment. The guy in question nods his head at her. She efficiently killed my depressing train of thoughts. Let's get going, Charos. I want to introduce you to this lovely but grumpy guy. He is our lead of the department. Okay, sure. Duke, come here. I see someone standing up from the desk. An ashen gray panther, looking rather ominous but well-defined masculine man approaches. Woman, I can hear you very well from here. Ah, a fresh meat today. How wonderful. He switches his eyesight back and forth between me and the pink flannel shirt I hung up on the wall. Then he looks at me with a slight scowl on his face. Haha, oh Duke, could you please kindly observe his performance today? Provide him with necessary training as well. Huh? I thought Rubio said she would be working with me. Fine, come with me, freshy meat. So be it, or freshy meat who? Okay, so we can be snarky or we can just go with it. So I think since it's our first meeting and he's the lead of the department, we should roll with it, because if we're snarky right away, it might come off as bad to him. So let's try so be it. Already calling me a freshy meat upon the first impression. Wonderful. His name is Charos. Charos, this is Duke. Bit too late for that, milady. Off you go, Duke. She seems to be worried. He gestures to me to stand in front of his work desk. Go ahead, Charos. Please don't fuck this one up. I just made it. I look at the test tubes and some unused gels. First of all, I need to know the usual routine that we will be doing from start to end. I can't just start at... Okay. My mistake, freshy meat. I just finished making the primer mixes. At this point, we're on a pre-sequencing procedure. We need to use the chemicals and import the genetic primers into the mix. There is a cheat sheet that instructs us to use the specific kind of chemical and primer mix we use. He pointed at the cheat sheet taped down nearby on the desk. Oh yes, easy enough. Why did I say it was easy? And so I work right away, but I work slowly because I'm trying to learn where the items are and what drawers they are located in. With Duke breathing down on my neck at each inch I move with the procedures. Oh boy. Several hours later... Am I doing something wrong? Duke is burying his face in his palm and scoffs. No, you're doing fine. I don't know. He seems to be constantly on edge. Sure, well, look at the results. We both observed the results on the sequencing analyzer. It just finished analyzing the components I passed through. The patient in question is positive for prostate cancer. Good, you can read. Congratulations. Duh, sarcasm noted. We're finished here. You're competent at your job. Duke walks off. I'd assumed that would be where Irma is at. I followed him to her office. My, I had a lot of fun watching you guys from here. He is competent at his job. Anything else? Don't go too simple on me. He can read the results. Irma squints her eyes at him, and her breasts jiggle as she stands up quickly. I need to train my eyes. Oh god. Wow, Duke doesn't even know what to say. He looks away when Irma glares at him. Fine, I understand that you're too shy. Grr. Intervene or don't intervene? Oh my gosh, I'm not sure, wait. Okay, this is kind of a toughie. I'm imagining if you intervene, it might appear as if, Duke is passive and, he looks like a big strong guy and he's not passive. But, I feel like I should intervene. So let's go with intervene, and then I'll base whatever Duke's reaction is, and then go back if it's bad. Intervene. He may be shy, but he summarized my work performance perfectly. Oh, he was shocked. I think he liked that. Kind of pleasantly surprised. Taking his side now, aren't ya? Cute. Off you go, Duke. I'll use my precious time with this lovely boy. Duke shakes his head as he leaves the office. Don't worry, Charos. I was just teasing the hell out of him. He is just simply stubborn and doesn't like talking much. Oh, I see. But his simple sentences say a lot about you. Well done, Charos. You can get off early today. Consider it as your time to wind down and be ready for tomorrow. Thank you, Irma. I grab my pink shirt to carry with me as I walk towards the bathroom. Just before entering, I turn to look at Irma as she smiles while waving at me. Staring at the mirror, I process how I felt so far. I can tell she is very friendly and fun to be with. Okay, so we're gonna get some abs shot again. Yes, yummy, yummy. In the process of changing clothes, I took a whiff of my hard work. Lovely. Oh, you're smelling your musk. He is quite intimidating, but it feels like there's a barrier between me and him. Duke, I guess? It feels like someone screwed him over so bad he had to be like this. Why do I know that feeling? Maybe he needs some time to warm up. Not everyone can get along on the spot so easily. True. It'll get better with time, I'm sure. After grooming my mane a little bit, suddenly I heard the door bang against the wall and closed loudly. Just when I turned around, Duke walked past me without saying anything else. Yep, he definitely got pissed off at something else. I wonder why. Slowly, I backed away from the sink, but I ended up staring at him through the mirror in front of us. He removed his lab coat as well as his shirt underneath. Okay. Gonna get a free show. Dang, his muscles aren't just for show. Not the time to stare, I need to break the ice. Duke? Just when I was about to ask him what is wrong, he proceeds to shove me against the wall. What the hell? You could just... You're a spy, aren't you? What? No! Care to explain how a position in our department suddenly opens up? It's not even 1 day and you got the job so quickly? I don't know how to explain that, but... The only way is that you're a spy sent it from someone else who happens to be a mole in our company. What the fuck, Duke? Where's this coming from? If it wasn't for him, I would be eating from trash. God damn it, let me go! Him who? Rubio! Duke lets go of the collar of my shirt. Don't ever say his name in my face ever again. Whatever the circumstances may be, don't do anything ill towards Irma. Or else I'll hunt you down with no mercy. Duke flashes his claws at me, staring at me with a very serious expression. What the heck is going on? No response from him. He folded his arms. At least explain why you're like this way. I didn't deserve to be treated like this right out of the blue. Shut up. You got that shirt from some thrift stores, didn't you? Huh? I'm not going to ask twice. So what if I did question mark or say his name twice? As in whose name? Duke's name? I'm not sure. Let me think. Okay, so I thought about it, and I think saying his name twice, I think this is Rubio's name, and I think he wouldn't like that, so I think we'll go with what if I did, question mark. What if I did? What if I did? Why could it be a problem for you? He looks away with shame. I can wear something different if... No, you can keep it. Duke, seemingly ashamed, turns around. You can go now. Geez, I hope we'll start a new day together on a better note tomorrow. Soon after, Charos left the bathroom, Duke changed his pants to gym shorts. His anger continues to boil. Duke smashes his fist against the tiled wall as soon as Irma enters. Oh, there was really a dent on the wall from the punch. Cool. Duke? What the fuck was that, Duke? Why would you make a move without talking to me? Idiot? Irma is visibly angry, shaking her head. She then smacks his shoulder with a lewd magazine, repeatedly. Enough. No, you could have fucked everything up and... I know. I sent him home early just so we could talk because your behavior is unusual. I can feel something is off about him. I think he... But no, you went ahead, irrationally. And no, I didn't sense anything off about him. Did you even look Charos in the eyes? Duke shrugs. Fucking idiot! Irma quickly swings her magazine, on the verge of collision with his face, but he easily grabs her wrist. You could have seen that. It was obvious. He's a lost puppy in the world. Even without the ability to read minds, I still can see that in his eyes. We should take our time and get to know him first. I'm sorry. Huh. What would we do if he snitched on us to Rubio? We're fucking done. You didn't even react when you saw Charos' pink flannel shirt. I set my personal feelings aside, but deep down inside, I was really sad. Duke flattens his ears. Oh, so that is why you overreacted. Duke nods. Stupid little whittle baby. Talk to me next time. Irma pinches Duke's cheek. For all we know, he could have set Charos up that way. Now, you should go home. We can only hope he doesn't tell Rubio what happened here. I opened the door to find Rubio sitting at the table over there. Welcome back, Charos. Looks like it went very well. Yes, Irma let me off early and said I should be ready tomorrow. Fantastic. That's good to know. But I wanted to show you something. Go ahead and sit down. He interrupts me with something in his hand behind his back. Whatever that may be, it sounds more important than talking about Duke's unusual accusation. What is it? Rubio smiles warmly and gestures at me to turn around. Be patient. I'm going to put this around your neck. The blue crystal dangles in front of my face as it slowly drops on my chest. I felt his claw sticking through, burying the chains into my mane. There you go, cutie. Rubio. I'm not sure how I feel about receiving an expensive amulet from someone else. I fiddle with the amulet for a moment as I turn around to face Rubio. The crystal glows upon my touch. Oh hell no, I completely forgot about my crystal because I hurriedly dressed up and went straight to work with Rubio. I failed to protect my crystal. I'm so angry. If anything, I'm so disappointed in myself. What the fuck did you do? Despite my memory loss, the fact remains that he tampered with my crystal. Did he just ruin the prophecy? I have no idea. I demand answers right now. Rubio cringes a little bit. He rubs his head. I'm doing you and the universe a huge favor. Consider it my goodwill towards you, okay? Besides, you'd be a beautiful wolf with this amulet. Rubio! Despite his compliment, I wanted to know why he had to do this. I'm not stupid. This is my crystal, and you better fucking explain what's going on. I know. Rubio waves dismissively. How do I explain this? I clench my fists. Okay. First of all, an aquamarine crystal of yours has been missing for nearly 2,000 years, give or take. What? Charos, I need you to trust me on this. I grab his suit, staring into his eyes. Deep down in my heart, the maelstrom of disappointment and hurt swirls. What made him think he can just take my crystal and expect me to trust him? Charos? I can explain. Why now? What do you mean by that? You wanted me to trust you, but you would do this behind my back? Didn't even counsel me in the first place. Because you will be able to do wonderful things for our mankind. Enough with your flattery. You would not be able to do that if the crystal is... Stop with that nonsense! They all doomed themselves for not using the crystal to its full power. He stares at me sternly, thus making me confused. Huh? Is this related to my most recent nightmare? The king failed to protect his kingdom simply because he didn't... No! No! I let go of his shirt, folding my arms. He clearly knows too much than he lets on. Rubio, you wanted my trust, then let me be part of this. It is so one-sided if you're going to leave me in the dark like this. I'm sorry. It's for the greater good of us. Shut the fuck up. I need to be alone right now. I don't feel good. I turn my head away, closing my eyes. I don't even fucking know what to say or think. I felt my anger dissipating into sadness and confusion. Charos, I did what I believe is the right thing to do. He placed his hand on my shoulder and I slapped his hand away. Please don't. Rubio, we just fucked last night. Oh. Okay, I'm kind of confused because I just made a quick check and I'm on the save that I chose the not right now, so we didn't do the Shmekshishin with Rubio in this save. So I don't understand why it says we just fucked last night. So anyway, I already did my check, so I'll just go with it. Rubio, we just fucked last night. What made you think I'll be completely fine with this? This isn't about sex. Charos. No, I need some time to myself. Charos went into the bathroom to change and quickly left the building. Oof. Rubio massages his head in somewhat pain. I definitely didn't expect the outcome. This world will not be the same anymore. Eat dirt, Grandpa. I fucking did it. It was too good to be true.